kind of sight that emerges only from darkness. A perception born not despite the pain but because of it. You know this even if no one ever named it for you. Even if you spent years believing your sensitivity was a flaw, a burden, something to apologize for. But what if the very thing you learned to hide is actually a form of intelligence most people will never access? This is not about resilience in the way self-help books describe it. This is about something far more mysterious. Women who grew up in chaotic homes, surrounded by unspoken tensions and emotional minefields, developed something that cannot be taught in any other way. A capacity to read what lives beneath the surface of things, to sense the invisible currents that shape human interaction, to know, without being told, when something is wrong. Your difficult family was not just a source of pain, but an involuntary initiation into a way of seeing that few possess. And perhaps most importantly, what you are meant to do with this perception now that you recognize it for what it truly is. Jung noticed something curious in his most intuitive patients. The women who possessed the deepest insight into the human psyche, the ones who could see through pretense and touch the core of psychological truth, they almost always came from homes that were anything but peaceful. It was as if the chaos had cracked them open in a way that left them permanently sensitive to emotional frequencies others could not detect. He began to suspect that certain kinds of suffering do not merely wound, they awaken. You learned to read a room before you could read words. Your survival depended on it. In a family where moods shifted without warning, where silence could mean anything from peace to the edge of an explosion, you developed antennae. Your nervous system became an instrument of perception. Every micro-expression, every subtle shift in tone, every unspoken tension registered in your body before your mind could name it. This was not paranoia. This was pattern recognition honed to an extraordinary degree.